3 days' time, sir.
Fine, so it'll be ready by Thursday.
That's correct, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello again. Today we hear about when things are going to happen. For example, when will the car be ready? Or when things happened in the past.
Ha! Coffee! Yes, please.
Here you are. When will the car be ready?
Soon, in a few minutes. Leave it to me.
Good. He's getting the car ready. We're going to France and Germany during the holidays.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, not like last year. It was terrible. We stayed at home during the holidays last year.
All the time?
Yes. Fred did jobs in the house. At least during the first 3 days he did. But he had 1 or 2 little accidents.
I see. So you cleaned up the house during the rest of the holidays?
Yes.
When are you going away?
In a few days' time. Not till Friday. Ah, there's Fred. Finished, Fred?
Well, no. I've got 1 or 2 little problems, Anne. Where do these go?
We're going to France during the holidays. When will the car be ready?
Would you like some?
No, thanks.
Don't you like it?
Not now. When I was a child, I used to love it.
What shall we do next Saturday?
Let's go to the theatre. We haven't been to the theatre for years.
We used to go to the theatre every week.
Yes, when we were first married.
When will our tickets be ready, please?
Your name, please.
Smith.
By 4 o'clock this afternoon, sir. Could you call back?
Well, no, I can't come back today.
When can you pick them up?
Not till Thursday.
Oh.
It's too long, I'm afraid. We can make it shorter for you, madam. How long will it take? We can do it by Thursday, in 3 days' time.
It's a pity George isn't here. Oh, sorry.
It's all right, Anne. I don't mind. We're not married anymore, but I can still talk about him. Yes, it's a pity because George was very good with cars. The problem was he wasn't very good with people. And he wasn't a very good husband.
So now you're single again. What's it like?
Now that I'm single again... Well, when I was married, I used to cook all the time. I used to clean the flat and I used to wash clothes. Now I go out more.
Visit old friends more. But George used to help you in some ways.
Yes, he used to help me when he was at home. But he wasn't at home very often. And I used to wait for him. When I was married, I used to be a very weak person, Anne.
And now you're not?
No. Now I'm strong.
Ah! I need a strong person.
Oh?
I want to push the car to Gosport's garage. It's not far.
All right. I'll help too. We must have that car during the holidays. Fred isn't like George. He's always at home and always tries to help. I wish he wouldn't.
He used to help me when he was at home. When I was married, I used to cook all the time.
Shall we go on it?
Aren't you afraid of it?
No, not now. When I was a child, I used to be afraid of it.
Look at all these. Spain, France, Greece, America, Germany.
Yes, when I was a child, we used to go to Brighton. Now people seem to take their children everywhere.
The garage says the car will be ready on Thursday, so we can have our picnic on Sunday.
Oh, good.
I used to work hard all the time. I used to sit in my office all day. I used to work hard all the time. I used to sit in my office all day. I used to work hard all the time. But now I'm going away. My ticket will be ready in a minute, and I'll be on my way. Everything will be fine, and in a few days' time, I'll be far away. Everything will be fine, and in a few days' time, I'll be far away.
There, it's finished.
What is?
The plane. Look.
Very good. Well done. Fred, are you going to ring the garage now? They said you could ring at 5 o'clock.
Okay. Hello, Gosport's Garage. This is Mr. Bennett. I brought my car in this morning. When will it be ready, please? Pardon? Oh, yes, all right. They're putting me through to the service department. Hello? Yes, my name's Bennett. That's right. When will my car be ready, please? Ah, I see. Yes, problems. A lot of problems. Yes, I understand. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
When will it be ready?
Well, by Thursday.
Not till Thursday?
That's all right, Anne. You're not going on holiday till Friday.
Yes, that's true. So it'll be ready in 3 days' time.
Well, no. Not in 3 days' time, exactly. In 2 weeks' time. It'll be ready by Thursday the 22nd.
Oh, no. In 2 weeks? But we're going to France and Germany during the holidays. We must have the car.
We could stay at home, Anne. We stayed at home during the last holidays. I could do some jobs in the house.
No.
It'll be ready in 3 days' time. It'll be ready by Thursday.
We're at a modern coal mine in the north of England. These men are finishing their 8 hours' work, their shift, as it's called. Look at these old photographs. Washington looked like this 30 years ago. You can still see the old coal mine. Today, it's a museum. The village has become one of England's newest towns. Let's have a look at the new town centre. Everything's here. Plenty of shops, the library, the health centre, everything for all ages. And not far away, of course, is the pub. Let's meet a Washington family who live in Albany Village.
I am Veronica Madison. This is my husband Ron. We have a son Paul and a daughter Linda, who is living away at the moment. We live in Washington, in Albany Village.
Paul, breakfast ready.
Paul Madison goes to the local comprehensive school. His parents leave the house together in the morning to go to work.
Well, I'm employed in Washington by Shield Packaging. They are flexible packaging manufacturers. I work as a machine operator and I work shift work.
While Ron is at the factory, Veronica is in the shopping centre, but she's working too.
Can I help you, please?
I want a pen, please. A black pen.
Huh?
That's your 1 pence change. That's your 1 pence change. Right? Thanks very much.
And now the most important things from today's programme. They were: we're going to France during the holidays. When will the car be ready? He used to help me when he was at home. When I was married, I used to cook all the time. It'll be ready in 3 days' time. It'll be ready by Thursday.
It's all right, Anne. You can use my car during the holidays.
Oh, can we really, Sally? Thank you. Thank you.
That's very good of you, Sally. That's really very nice. And when we come back, I'm sure there'll be something I can do for you.
No. No, thanks, Fred. Thank you very much, but no.
Cambridge is a beautiful town, isn't it?
Yes, and it's a nice size too.
So how many people live here?
I'm not sure. but no more than 100,000.
Hello. Today, you'll hear people talking about the places they've seen and the things they've done. You'll hear people talking about our week.
Where is Bates? Look at the time.
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Are you Rupert Brown?
Yes?
I've got a message for you from Mr. Bates. He's had an accident.
Oh, no, the
It's
program...
going to start now.
What is it? Our week? I could do that.
You?
All right. Sit there. Quick.
Okay.
But
No,
Rupert...
no.
Good evening, and welcome again to our week. And with me this week are...
Mavis Smithers, hello.
Hubert Hardcastle, hello.
Me? Sid Wallace. Hello.
Good. Mavis, where did you go and what did you do this week?
I went to see Congratulations. It's on at the National Theatre. Gertrude Gordy is in it. She's a nurse, and she's very, very good.
Good Gordy.
Yes. Congratulations is about a man and a woman, a doctor and a nurse. She loves him, he loves her. It's beautiful. All I can say is...
Go and see Congratulations.
Go and see Congratulations.
Thank you, Mavis. Hubert?
I went to the exhibition at the Tate. There are lots of new pictures by Print, Colic and Hellhouse.
Who?
Print, Colic and Hellhouse. Very well-known artists. On the ground floor, in the first room, there's a wonderful picture by James Print, My Daughter.
The daughter of James Print? She must be a misprint.
Well, Mr. Wallace?
Sid!
Sid, what did you see this week?
A football match. I went to see Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. The match began badly, but it got worse. The score was 7-1 to the other side. It was a terrible game. I'm going to see Brentford next week. Football in the third division is just the same as the first division these days. And Brentford has got a good team now.
Yes.
They'll probably be in the
We're getting lots of phone calls.
Yes. Young Phillips.
They love him.
35 goals in one season a year or so ago.
Sid Wallace.
Goals.
They all say he's marvellous.
So it's Brentford next week. But on Saturday, it was Chelsea.
Well.
And that's what I saw this week.
I went to the exhibition at the Tate. There's a wonderful picture by James Print.
Congratulations is about a doctor and a nurse.
John went to see Summer and Winter last week. It's on at the National Theatre.
Oh, yes, Pauline Stevens is in it. She's a nurse. It's about a man who wants to die.
John says it's very good.
Mavis, where did you go this week?
I went to Chipping Leighton. It's a village in Sussex by the sea. About 400 people live there. Most of them work on farms or in the village shops. It's got a lovely old church, and there's a little museum. You can visit the museum on Wednesdays. There's also a village pub.
Ah! A pub!
What I wanted to say was, you can stay at the pub. There's only one bus a day, so it's a good idea to take your car.
Thank you, Mavis. And where did you go this week, Hubert?
I visited the Lake District. As you know, it's a beautiful part of the country, in the north of England, about 300 kilometres from here. Of course, it costs quite a lot to get there.
You can say that again. It's terrible.
But it's famous for its countryside. It has beautiful hills and lakes, forests and rivers. You can go swimming, go sailing, go fishing, go for walks.
Thank you, Hubert.
I went to see my brother this week. He lives in the next street to me. I don't get time to go to the Lake District. All villages in Sussex. Too much work. Anyway, where we live, there are no hills, or lakes, or forests, or rivers. Just a lot of factories and dirty buildings. But the people are friendly. And they're real.
I visited the Lake District. It's a beautiful part of the country. It's famous for its countryside.
This is Edinburgh, the capital city of Scotland. This is an important day for the city of Edinburgh. Lots of people are waiting in the streets for a very special visitor. And here comes that special visitor. It's the Queen. She's come to Scotland for a few days. Let's take a look at some of the things that everyone can see in the Royal City of Scotland. Edinburgh has a lot of fine statues. You can see them everywhere. They're all part of the city's long history. If you go to Edinburgh, you must take a walk along Princes Street. The shops are interesting. Most people like to buy some tartan cloth when they're here. Some may also want to have a kilt made.
Start too low, John.
Kings and queens have been coming to Edinburgh for hundreds of years, so a visit like this is always very popular. That's why Edinburgh is called the Royal City.
Rupert, either he goes or I go.
Me too, Rupert. He goes or I go.
And me.
And to end the programme, here's what we learnt today. I went to the exhibition at the Tate. There's a wonderful picture by James Point. Congratulations is about a doctor and a nurse. I visited the Lake District. It's a beautiful part of the country. It's famous for its countryside.
Well, it was them or you, Sid. Good luck.
Thanks. Hello everyone, this is Sid Wallace with My Week. This week I went to see a terrible film. It was called Soup. Don't go and see it. On the other hand,
What do you think of the play? I think it's very funny. I like the way it begins.
I don't like it at all.
No.
I think it's awful.
Hello. People often ask you what you think about a place, or a book, or a play. Today you'll see two young ladies who are having a lesson. The teacher tells them what to say when someone says, "What do you think of it?" Let's meet them.
Good morning, girls.
Good morning, Miss Prim.
Sit down, please. Your mother tells me you have a problem, girls. You cannot talk to people, to men. I am going to teach you to talk, girls. Florence, what do you think of the new book by Mr. Dickens?
Haven't read it, Miss Prim.
What do you think of Edinburgh, Florence?
I haven't been there, Miss Prim.
What do you think of Mr. Dacre's new song?
I haven't heard it, Miss Prim.
Oh dear, oh dear. I understand your mother now. You have a problem. Let us begin again, and this time say something. You, Florence, will say you like it very much. You, Edith, will say you don't like it. Ready? What do you think of the new book by Mr. Dickens?
I like it very much, Miss Prim. I don't like it at all, Miss Prim.
Very good, girls. Now, what do you think of Edinburgh?
I think it's very nice, Miss Prim. I think it's awful.
Good. What do you think of Mr. Dacre's new song?
I like it very much. I think it's very nice.
Very good, Florence.
I don't like it at all. I think it's awful.
That's very good too, Edith. But we must do a lot of work, girls. A lot of work. What do you think of it?
I don't like it at all. I think it's awful.
What do you think of that?
It looks exciting. I like the way it changes direction all the time.
Yes, I agree. Well, it looks dangerous and it's very noisy. I don't like the way it throws you about.
What do you think about this?
I think it's lovely. I like all his pictures. I like his colours.
Yes, so do I. But all his pictures are about factories.
Yes, that's true.
Florence, what do you think of Mr. Dickens' new book?
I think it's very exciting and interesting. I like the way it begins.
Edith?
Yes, I agree, but things happen rather slowly. It takes too long to get into the story.
And what do you think of Mr. Dacre's song, Daisy Bell?
I like it. It's a very happy song. Yes, that's true, but I don't like the singer very much. He doesn't sing, he shouts.
And what do you think of Edinburgh?
I think it's very beautiful. I like the castle. Yes, I agree, but it's a very grey city and it rains a lot.
And Mr. Wilde's new play?
I like it very much. I think it's very funny. I don't like it at all. I think it's terrible.
Very good, girls. Very good indeed. I think you're ready now. Tomorrow you can meet some young men.
I like the way it begins. I think it's very funny.
I don't like the singer very much.
What do you think of the popcorn?
It's very nice. I like the flavour.
Yes, I do. But it's almost too sweet. And it's bad for the teeth. It's too hard.
What do you think of this? It's a beautiful camera. And it's easy to use. It's automatic. You don't have to adjust it.
Yes, that's true. But it's expensive. And it's very heavy.
Yes, perhaps it is.
Isn't it?
Yes.
What do you think of Ayckbourne's new play?
I think it's very good. It's very funny.
Yes, I like it too. But it's very like his last play.
Yes, he enjoyed that one.
What do you think of the music? I haven't heard it before. I like it very much. I think it's very nice.
Well, I don't like it at all.
What do you think of the people. I haven't met them before. I like them very much. I think they're very nice.
Well, I don't like them at all.
What do you think of the wine? It tastes very good to me. I like it very much. I think it's very nice.
Yes, I agree.
This is Seton Delaval Hall. It's very impressive. Yes, but the pillars are strong enough, aren't they? I wonder how many people have walked down here.
Must be the hookeries.
It was built for a man called Admiral George Delaval, and it took over 10 years to build.
Excuse me, are you going to the banquet?
Yes.
Are you looking forward to it?
Yes, some of our friends have been and said they enjoyed it, so we thought we'd come along.
We really are looking forward to it. We had to book our table 6 weeks ago, so it's obviously popular.
Thank you. Enjoy yourselves.
Thank you.
My name is Bill Midgley. I'm the manager and producer for the medieval banquets at Seton Delaval Hall in Northumberland. Part of my duties is also to compare and direct the show that we present every evening. A medieval banquet is basically wining and dining and being entertained in the style of our forefathers. There was no cutlery in those days, so we only use a dagger and our fingers, which are much more practical, I feel, than a knife and fork on these occasions. The first course, we call it a broth, a baron's broth. It's a very nice soup indeed. There's nothing tinned or anything like that here. It's a very nice soup, and we have a specially prepared bread, which people, we don't use spoons, you see, so you tear the bread off, and you dunk it in your soup and eat away. It's very nice indeed, I love it. Second course is a meat course, a savoury spare rib course. Now that is my favourite course. We serve it in a rather beautiful sauce, and the gravy trickles down your chin, and you can't be very dignified with it. All of the courses really are presented in a sort of theatrical style, with the audience taking part. And the whole thing adds up to a rather pleasant evening with good food and wine, because mead and wine are served throughout your meal.
It's different. Well, one can go into a restaurant and have a meal and sit down and eat it, you know, as we normally eat everything. This is just a little bit different to what one normally gets.
We like it very much, yes, very much indeed.
I think it's fantastic. Why? It's away from the modern restaurants. It's part of the past, something you never see, and it's not a frozen TV dinner.
Well, it makes you go back in time and think what must have been like in King Henry's day.
The food is fabulous and the entertainment is wonderful. Just the whole thing, I can't pick out any one thing that I like more than the other.
We brought a friend from Portugal. We showed him a little bit of old England.
was in Paris last week. Wonderful place. What do you think of it, Ernest?
Oh, very nice.
I think it's very beautiful. I like the castle.
Castle? In Paris?
Yes, I agree. But it's a very grey city and it rains a lot.
Oh, does it?
You're very sporty today, Walter. New?
Yes.
Very good. What do you think of it, Miss Florence?
Pardon?
It's new. What do you think of it?
I like it very much. I think it's very funny.
Funny?
I don't like it at all. I think it's terrible.
What about Mr. Dacre's new song? What do you think of that?
Oh, yes. Daisy, Daisy, give me an answer, do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you.
I like it. It's a very happy song. Yes, that's true, but I don't like the singer very much. He doesn't sing, he shouts. Oh!
Mr. Dickens' new novel. What do you think of it?
I think it's very exciting and interesting. I like the way it begins. Yes, I agree, but things happen rather slowly. It takes too long.
Well, is everything all right, girls?
Well, as always, it's time for me to go through what we learned today. It was... What do you think of it? I don't like it at all. I think it's awful. I like the way it begins. I think it's very funny. I don't like the singer very much.
Very nice, my dears. I hope you'll be very happy. And if you have daughters, teach them to talk. It's important.
Like a double room, please.
With bath?
Oh, yes, we must have a bathroom.
And for how long?
For 10 nights.
We prefer a room with a view.
And you can't pay more than £10 a night?
Well, we don't want to pay more than that.
Here we are. Just what you want.
Does the price include breakfast?
Yes.
Hello. Those people were saying what they want, or need. Our program today tells you how to get the hotel room you want, the meal you want, and so on. It's also a program about Uncle Percy. Rich Uncle Percy.
There's a letter from my Uncle Percy.
Uncle Percy? I don't remember him. Was he at the wedding?
No. You haven't met him. And the family don't talk about him. They don't like him.
Oh. Why?
Well, he's very rich, but he never spends any money.
Oh.
Oh, no. He's going to visit us.
Good.
Good? You don't know Uncle Percy. Oh, I could tell you some stories about him.
Go on then. Tell me.
Well, there was a time he went on holiday.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. I'd like a single room, please.
Yes, sir. With a bath?
Yes. Yes, with a bath.
For how long, sir?
For 3 nights till the 27th.
A single room with a bath until the 27th? Yes, we can do that, sir.
I'd prefer a room with a view of the sea.
All right, sir. I can put you at the front of the hotel.
By the way, I can't pay more than £5 a night.
£5 a night? £5 a night?
What happened?
Well, he went to different hotels, and at last he found a little room in a terrible hotel.
My room's too cold. I want something warmer.
Certainly, sir. Of course, it will cost rather more.
Oh. Well, can I have another blanket?
Here we are.
Thanks.
That is 50 pence, please.
And that's my Uncle Percy.
Oh, dear.
I'd like a single room, please. I'd prefer a room with a view.
Can I help you, madam? Oh, yes, please. I want a dress size 38. Something not too light. For the daytime, madam? Yes. Have a look at these, madam. Oh, by the way, I didn't want to pay more than £15. These aren't expensive, madam. What do you think of that? Yes, sir.
Can I have some popcorn, please?
I want 2 tickets in the stalls for Saturday night, please. Yes, this Saturday. Oh. Well, they haven't got any. They've sold out.
Oh, Monday. Ask about Monday.
Do you have any tickets for Monday?
What shall we take for the picnic?
I'd like a chicken salad.
Yes, okay. Good idea.
Your Uncle Percy can't always be like that.
Oh, yes, he can. For example, he only buys a suit every 10 years, but he still doesn't want to spend any money.
Good morning, sir.
I want a suit, please.
Yes, sir, I can see that. What kind of suit do you want, sir?
I'd like a dark grey suit.
Dark grey, yes, sir. Size?
Size 38.
Very good, sir. Here's a nice dark grey suit in 100% wool.
Yes, I like that.
A very good suit, sir. And only £170.
How much?
£170.
I don't want to pay more than £30.
£30. For a suit.
Yes. No more than £30. Have you got something cheaper?
But of course he couldn't get a suit for that.
Oh, yes, he could.
That'll do. Here you are. £30. 1, 2, 3.
So, if a strange-looking man comes to the door, that'll be my Uncle Percy.
I don't want to pay more than £30. I'd like a dark grey suit. Have you got something cheaper?
Well, it's the grand tour of Edinburgh, twice daily.
I see.
The early one's at 9:30.
9:30 and...
They're all listed over here.
Oh, are they?
Here for you.
Grand.
And the next one is at 1:30.
And they last 3 hours?
About 3 to 3.5 hours.
Thank you very much. And they
You
start...
have to book your ticket for this tour just along here on the right-hand side.
Between £4 and £5 per person. Yes. Would you like a wash hand basin, please? Is it for one night or?
1 night.
Your last name, please?
K-R-O-H-N.
K-R-O-H-N. Your nationality?
United States, USA.
It's 25 pence for the booking fee, please.
Give me 25 pence. All I have is £10.
Lucky you.
See, we're right here, right beside the station.
Yes, we would like to have a room for tonight, bed and breakfast. They're between £4 and £5 for a guest house bed and breakfast. Yes. Is it just for tonight? We think so, yes. And do you want 2 beds in the 1 room?
Hello, Mrs. Murray. Tourist accommodation here. Do you still have a single room available, please? Have you? Oh, great. Well, can we take one for 2 nights, please? No, that's just What's your charge, please? £5.
So you want to go up to Princess Street, turn left, and it's the 3rd on the right.
Oh, yes, I see.
You can take this map with you if you want. Can I help you?
Je ne parle pas l'anglais, je suis français. Vous comprenez le français?
Oui, je parle un peu.
Très bien, merci beaucoup.
Do you have a map? I can give you a map as well.
No.
You have to go around to the accommodation section. It's just round to the left there.
Thank you. Could you print your last name and your nationality for me, please? That's lovely. 25 pence, please.
We've put you in with Mrs. K of number 5 Millerfield Place. This is the telephone number, and it's £4 each for bed and breakfast. Okay?
Yes.
I'll just show you where Millerfield Place is here. It's not actually marked on the map, but it's that road there. And this is where we are now. Okay? Crone of the USA, please. Okay, now we've booked you in to the Glenorchy Hotel on Glenorchy Terrace. This is the telephone number, and it's £4.75 per person for bed and breakfast. Okay?
Okay.
I'll show you where it is. This is where we are right now, and Glenorchy Terrace is down here. So
it's rather straightforward.
Yes. How will you be getting there? By bus?
No, we have a car.
You've got a car. That's fine. So if you can get down onto the North Bridge, just go straight the way down the road,
into Mentone Terrace and then up to Glenorchy Terrace that way. Okay? To Market Inn.
You won't believe this, but Uncle Percy took me out for a meal once.
Really? Was it a good meal?
It was an Uncle Percy meal.
We'd like roast beef, Yorkshire pudding, potatoes and peas.
Very good, sir. 2 roast beef, Yorkshire pudding, potatoes and peas.
1.
Pardon, sir?
I want 1 roast beef, Yorkshire pudding, potatoes and peas. And 2 plates. We're not very hungry, are we?
No, Uncle.
He's funny.
Well, yes. Sad but funny.
When's he going to visit us?
He doesn't say. I'll visit you soon. But he won't come if it costs too much.
Perhaps he'll get a cheap day return ticket.
All right, I'll go. Good heavens!
Hello, my boy.
Come in! Darling, we've got a visitor.
Hello. I'm your Uncle Percy.
Oh!
Well, today you should try to remember, I'd like a single room, please. I'd prefer a room with a view. I'd like a dark grey suit. I don't want to pay more than £30. Have you got something cheaper? We'd like roast beef, Yorkshire pudding, potatoes and peas.
I'm sorry I wasn't at your wedding. I was ill. I'm all right now, but I thought a lot. Yes, I thought about a lot of things. I decided to live a little before it's too late.
A very good idea, Uncle.
Yes, you only live once.
Oh, here's your wedding present. I hope you don't mind money. I didn't want to buy the wrong thing.
Oh, money's fine, Uncle. Thanks very much.
Let's go on there.
You go. I'll wait here. If I go on that, I'll be ill.
No, you won't.
I will. And if you go on it, you'll be ill.
Of course not. You'll wait for me then.
Yes, I said I'd wait, didn't I? I don't mind waiting, but I'm not going on there.
Hello. If you watch these programs, you'll learn more English. That's something that will happen. Our program today is about saying things like that. For example, as my wife says, if you drink too much, you'll be ill. That's what she said yesterday. If I drank too much, I'd be ill. She was right.
If it's fine tomorrow, I'll go and see Elsie in the afternoon.
All right, Doris.
If you eat too much, you'll be ill.
No, not me.
You've got a customer.
Right. It's a hard life. Welcome, my child.
Hello.
Sit.
Thank you.
Speak.
Pardon?
Speak. Tell me what you want to know.
Oh, well, it's about Jason, my boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah. I see him, yes.
Oh, do you? Well, I want to know, are we going to get married? Jason and me, that is.
Tell me, when are you going to see him again? Will you see him tomorrow?
Yes, I'll see him in the evening.
Yes, you are going to see him tomorrow. I see you together.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I won't see him tomorrow because he's in Liverpool. I'm not going to see him till Friday.
But I see Jason with a girl. Perhaps the girl isn't you.
Oh.
Or perhaps the girl is you, but the young man isn't Jason.
Has the young man got dark hair?
Yes.
And is he tall?
Yes.
That's David. He asked me if I'd go to the cinema tomorrow.
And you will go.
Yes, I think I will.
Tomorrow will be an important day.
Yes.
David or Jason.
Yes?
I see a good future for you.
Oh.
You will be married. You will have children. You will be lucky. I see money.
Oh, good.
£1?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Come and see me again. I will have more news for you.
Yes, I will. Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, yes. It's a hard life. When are you going to see him again?
I won't see him tomorrow because he's in Liverpool.
I have some questions for Cedric.
Yes?
He is in the other world.
I see.
My questions are, can he hear me and see me? Will I see him again?
I will ask him. One moment. Yes, Cedric. Speak. Yes, I hear you. Yes, I will tell her. He said he can hear you and see you all the time. And he asked if you could see him. He is near you.
No, Cedric, I can't see you. Where are you?
He is there. He said that one day you would see him again.
Oh, good. Now the most important question. It's about Tom. Should I say yes or no to him? Will Cedric be angry if he comes into the house?
Ah, another man in your life.
Not another man, another dog. Are you sure you're speaking to Cedric? Can you speak to dogs?
Everything is possible in the other world. Yes! Whoop, whoop. Yes, Cedric! I understand! He will not be angry. He says you have to take Tom into your house. You need a friend.
Oh, thank you, Cedric. Thank you.
And he says you have to come here again. In a few days' time, come and talk to him.
I will. Thank you, Dr. Crystal.
Thank you.
He said he could hear you. He said that one day he would see you again.
Now, what's happening here? Everyone is very serious. What are they doing? Ah, today's racing. That's the answer. They're trying to decide which horses will win today. We're in a special kind of shop where you can bet on horses. It's a bookmaker's or betting shop, as people call it. In Britain, betting is big business. These are the names of the horses. And here at the racecourse, miles away from the betting shop, are the horses themselves. Now they're putting up the names of the jockeys. They ride the horses. If they can get on them. These are other bookmakers, men who take bets at the racecourse. And these are tic-tac men. They have their own special sign language, as you can see. They give the bookmakers the latest information about the horses and the betting. The race will start in a moment, and back in the shop, as well as at the racecourse, people are deciding how to bet. Who's going to win today?
Looking to two, please.
Nearly ready. And they're off!
From Queen 2 on the stand side, Mr. Car 2 on the far side. Behind them comes T-Mark
The winner! And those who said that horse would win get their money.
Speak.
Oh, right. Now, Manchester United are playing Leeds on Saturday. Who will win? And who will win at Everton, Ipswich...
Young man.
Yes?
I will tell you about your future, but not about games of football.
Oh.
I wish I could, but I can't.
Oh, all right. Cheerio.
George!
What's the matter, Doris?
There's a policeman outside. He asked if you could go and talk to him.
I can't see him now.
He said he'd wait.
Oh, no.
Oh, George, what will happen?
I don't know what'll happen.
Well, look in there!
He said he'd wait. He said he'd wait.
Today, I hope you understood. When are you going to see him again? I won't see him tomorrow because he's in Liverpool. He said he could hear you. He said that one day he would see you again. He said he'd wait. He said he would wait.
Doris?
Yes!
I really can see the future.
We can't go to the theatre tonight. There's a strike.
Oh, no. I don't believe in strikes.
I think they're necessary sometimes.
But it was wrong to strike tonight.
Well, we shall have to think of something else.
Hello again. What do you believe in? What do you think is right and wrong? Today's program is about how to talk about things like that. It's also about some young people who know what they believe in and what they don't believe in. You'll see what I mean.
Here you are, Jack.
Thanks, Vera.
No sugar, thanks, Vera.
Do you want a cake?
No, thanks. I don't like eating between breakfast and lunch.
I like eating all the time. I'll have a cake with my tea, Vera.
I think it's wrong, you know.
What is?
Some people have too much to eat and some don't have enough to eat.
You don't have enough to eat. You're too thin.
I mean some people in the world don't have enough to eat.
Ah.
Right, I'll see you this afternoon.
Yes. Thanks, Vera.
Vera, are they still on strike in the factory?
I don't know, they're meeting this morning about it.
I think the strike is wrong too. I don't believe in strikes.
You don't work in a factory. You've got a nice job here.
But strikes are bad. I think they're bad for everybody.
They're not. I think they're necessary. Sometimes.
Are you two fighting again?
It's him. He's a socialist.
I'm certainly not a conservative. I support the workers.
The managers of a business are workers too.
So they're all the same, are they? They all earn the same?
No, they don't. I don't believe people are all the same. I think it's good that they're different. Some are clever.
Like me?
Huh? You're one of the stupid ones.
Well, I think the men in the factory are right.
They're wrong.
They're right!
Oh, shut up! I don't believe in strikes.
I think they're necessary sometimes.
I'm afraid we'll have to wait. There's a strike.
Oh, no.
I think it's wrong for people to strike.
Well, it's not always wrong. Sometimes it's right.
But our holiday. We'll miss the plane.
Come on.
Did you hear the news this morning?
I never listen to the news.
Why?
It's always bad news.
But it's always true.
Yes. Sometimes good news isn't true. But bad news is always true.
Did you listen to the news on the radio this morning?
What news?
The 8 o'clock news. They said the women's liberation movement is getting stronger in many countries.
I don't believe it.
What do you mean you don't believe it?
I don't think it's true.
Of course it's true.
Well, I don't believe in the women's liberation movement.
Men believe in keeping women at home with the children and the housework.
I don't believe in that. But I think women are women, not men. Men are good at some things, women are good at other things.
Well, I support women's lib. I think it's a good thing.
What do you think, Jack?
He thinks it's wrong, of course.
Do you, Jack?
Oh, lunchtime. I've got to do some shopping. See you later.
There goes the liberated woman. Liberated from work for an hour. I'll see you after lunch, Jack.
I support women's lib.
What do you think?
Oxclose School is in Washington, a new town in the northeast of England. Let's meet the headmaster.
My name's Brian Oglethorpe, and I'm head teacher of Oxclose Comprehensive School.
Oxclose Comprehensive School. But what is a comprehensive school? The headmaster explains.
Yes, the word comprehensive in English education means children from 11, in this case, to 18 years old. 11 to 18, boys and girls of all abilities. In other words, we take boys and girls from the area in which the school is, from 11 to 18 years.
Pupils go to their classroom when they arrive. Today, the teacher has some news for them about a weekend trip.
Can you listen, please? There's a message from the PE department. Mr. Rawson is going to be taking a sailing trip away this weekend, and there are 2 places left. If anyone's interested, can they see Mr. Johnson at the soonest possible time?
A lot of the school is open plan. The classes are not always in small rooms.
Wendy said it's going to take us 6 hours to cross the Atlantic, and it's 1:30 here. We've just had our dinner. We'll arrive in America just in time for dinner. Poor Miss Pringle was so confused.
But, as the headmaster explains, the school has one rather special hall.
When Washington Development Corporation developed the new town, they set up in each village a village association to encourage community spirit in the villages. In this case, they built the hall for the community association within the school. And this seemed to me to give an opportunity to the local community to use the school premises as well as their hall. So in fact, there are premises like the sports hall, the theatre, the restaurant, which are extensively used by the local community, including the church.
Right, will everybody stop what they're doing? Will you come round Martha's table, please? Everybody except the two boys. Okay. Will you all come round here, please? Or just keep them like that, okay?
Cooking is a popular subject for boys as well as girls.
Right. Now, shortbread. I would like you all to make today a shortbread cake. You can use the family. Now, when you've got it like that, almost the perfect size, use the flan ring and press through, okay, quite firmly, like that, and lift it up cleanly, and that should take off and leave you with a nicely patterned edge. You need a fork. Excuse me, please, can you get me a fork out, fork? Thank you. Now, your baking tray should be greased, so you can all get them off the tray, all right? Lift them up, one might do, yes it will. If you're not too steady, you can use two. Put it on your baking tray like that.
Sport is also popular, of course. These boys are having a cricket lesson.
Yeah, same thing again, Maddie. Same again. You're just swinging out anything, okay? Control it. Move your front foot to the ball. Move your front foot to the pitch. And play the bat there, okay? Left arm leads, okay? Well, I'll show you.
Oh, man, can you see me?
What you're doing, you just swing it.
Here, the pupils are on the school sports field, but sometimes they go further away for their lesson.
Any idea what all this machinery is for?
Pull a cage up.
That's right. The cage would be straight down below there. The shaft's been covered in now, but the cage would be down there, which would go straight down the shaft. So the winding gear, the wheels, would turn and draw the shaft up and take it down. And the powerhouse over here is where the machinery would be.
Click there, just knock, keep it back to there, that's it. Knock that over, that's it. Now just press your green button in. There you are. Now just... That's it. Now that would be the man from down below, bringing him to tell him to raise it. You may just want to, you know, that would be it. The man up here went by what signals he received from down below.
His school days are interesting, but will a pupil like young Paul Madison get a good job later? In the northeast of England, his future is far from certain.
The new town does attract new industry, and new jobs are created, and certainly local boys and girls are given first bite at the cherry, may have more opportunity. But nevertheless, within the context of the whole country, prospects cannot be that good.
They've had their meeting in the factory. They're not on strike now.
Good.
Yes, it was wrong to strike.
Oh, no, don't start that again.
Well, I know what I believe.
And I know what I believe.
All right, we'll ask Jack. What do you think, Jack?
I think you're lucky. You and Tony. You're both young. You know what to believe in. You know what is good and bad. You know what is right and wrong. You know what to support and what not to support. When I was your age, I knew what to believe in, and what was good, and what was right, and true. Now, I don't know anymore.
But are you a socialist or a conservative?
Do you support women's lib?
Perhaps.
Well, I think I'm as good as any man.
I think you're right.
I'm certainly as good as you.
They're like an old married couple, Vera.
Yes. Married? To him? No, thanks.
I haven't asked you yet.
Sue believes in women's lib, Tony. She could ask you.
Oh, no, he must ask me. Well, that is,
I think you're right.
It was wrong to strike.
Today, I hope you understood it was wrong to strike. I don't believe in strikes. I think they're necessary sometimes. I support women's lib. I think you're right. What do you think?
Who's the lucky man?
Me, Vera.
Oh, congratulations. I hope you'll be very happy. When are you going to get married?
Soon. I don't believe in waiting too long.
Nor do I.
Well, at least there are some things you both believe in.
They look tired.
Perhaps they're tired because they've waited here all day.
Or they've come a long way.
Hello. We often talk about the way people look. They look happy or sad, perhaps. I saw a girl this morning who looked wonderful. Wonderful. But the people you're going to see now look rather tired.
Christine looked really wonderful tonight.
Yes, so did Bob.
Really nice people.
Yes.
Ronald
and Harriet.
Oh, yes, Ronald and Harriet, our new neighbours.
The last of our guests.
That's right.
We like parties.
Yes, we don't go to many parties, but we like them.
Good. But they make you tired, don't they? And it was a long party.
Harriet looks tired, doesn't she, Philip?
Well, perhaps she is tired. I am.
Oh, no, I'm not tired.
You're not?
No, I was tired until I drank that coffee. Now I'm not.
Oh.
But I think Ronald's tired.
Oh, yes, he looks very tired.
No. What? 3 o'clock in the morning and not tired?
No, I never sleep much. Sometimes I read all night.
Really? Well, excuse me. I must go to bed. I have to get up early tomorrow.
On Sunday?
Yes, it's a hard life. Good night. Thanks for coming.
Good night.
Good night, Philip.
I'll see you when you come to bed, Sandra. Don't be long. You look very tired.
Yes, I am.
These are your coats.
Yes, that's right.
They're on our bed, you see. Christine looked really wonderful. Perhaps she's tired.
She looks nice. Very nice.
Girls in uniform always look nice. So do men. Look, he looks very nice.
Mary's 28, isn't she?
No, she's 31.
Oh, I don't think so, Barbara. I don't think she's 31. She doesn't look 31. Well, not always. She looks 31 when she's tired, of course.
Anyway, she's very nice.
Oh, yes, I agree. She's very nice. Always.
Always?
Well, sometimes. Yes, now I think of it. Perhaps she is 31.
She looked beautiful in the evening. She looked wonderful in the party lights. She wasn't tired. She looked young and happy, and she wanted to dance all night. But in the early hours of the morning, all her guests went home, and she was all alone. In the early hours of the morning, she looked so tired and so old. She looked so tired and so old. She looked so tired and so old.
William looks old, but he's only 46.
No, he isn't, dear. He was 47 in July.
I don't think so, Ronald.
Yes, he's 47 now.
I don't think he is. Perhaps you mean Peter. He's 47.
Yes, you're right. Peter's 47, and he was in the same class as William at school, so William must be 47.
Oh, yes.
Sandra! Oh, hello. Still talking?
Yes.
We were talking about a party we went to.
It was very good. It started on Saturday evening, and we didn't leave till Sunday night.
Really?
Where's Sandra?
I think she's gone to bed. She looked very tired. It is nearly 3:30 in the morning.
Yes, perhaps she was tired.
I like the early hours of the morning, don't you? So quiet.
Yes, I agree. It's quiet because most people are at home in bed.
I'm making some coffee. Do you want some, Philip?
No, thanks. We haven't got any coffee, Sandra. Don't you remember? We can't ask Ronald and Harriet to have coffee because we haven't got any.
Ronald?
Yes. All right, dear.
You're going?
Yes. Next door to get some coffee. We've got lots. William must be 47.
I don't think so.
Hello? He's gone away. I think he's talking to someone else. Hello?
Gran looked tired when I saw her yesterday.
Perhaps she was tired.
Yes. Yes, I think you're right.
How would you like to live in a big old house in Scotland? Somewhere like this, for example.
Do you remember all the things you said before? Well, he may have the plan with him, that's he may well have the plan with him. Yes, it would be rather a bore. Well, we haven't done anything too different. I hope what we've done is an improvement anyway. Someone else?
Sir Gordon, would you like some chai?
This is the home of General Sir Gordon Macmillan. He lives here with his wife and family.
Did you have a nice...
Sir Gordon and Lady Macmillan also invite some students to stay with them and help them in the house.
Bill for that thing last week. He gave them a week in Portugal.
Oh, nice. How did it go?
I don't know.
Yeah. Good. He's got 3 more hours. I don't think I'll make it.
Sir Gordon used to be a soldier. There's a picture of him, in uniform on the wall above his desk. A lot of things in the house help the family to remember the past. Living in a house like this is expensive. Sir Gordon and Lady Macmillan need extra money. They have lots of good ideas.
My wife and I run our gardens as a small horticultural business, and we sell our produce in a shop, which we call a garden centre, and we also sell it wholesale to markets.
Lady Macmillan spends a lot of time with the flowers. The flag over the house shows that the family museum is open. Sir Gordon's daughter is our guide.
In this room, we've got some Victorian things that belong to the family, some of them over 100 years old. The photographs that are here, the Quaker bonnet, and over there, the lace and some children's things.
Who's this?
This is Lily Palmer, my great-great-grandmother, who wore the bonnet. That's her husband.
And who's this?
That's Lily Palmer again. And this was my grandmother's, great-grandmother's dress. And her parasol, here. And the muff that she wore. And this fan is made of ostrich feathers.
And what's this?
That's osprey feather to wear at the back of your head.
And what are these?
These are a necklace made of jet and an ornament to sew on your dress.
For the moment, Finlayston House is a family home. Thanks to hard work and good ideas, it may stay that way.
And she doesn't look English, does she, Ronald? The woman in number 14 doesn't look English.
Perhaps she isn't English. Do you remember Ingrid? She looked English, but she wasn't.
Yes, strange, isn't it? Yes, strange. Ingrid looked English, but she wasn't. And the lady in number 14 doesn't look English, but I think she is.
Well, there we are. The end of the party. No more to drink, no more to eat. Too late for music. All we can do is go to bed.
Oh, talk, of course. We like to talk to friends. We don't often meet people.
I know what we can do.
You do? Oh, good.
Sandra?
Yes. What I always do after parties. I'm glad you stayed, Harriet. And you, Ronald.
Really?
That's nice.
Yes, I'm really glad you stayed.
She doesn't look English.
Perhaps she isn't English.
What should you remember from today's program? Christine looked really wonderful. Perhaps she's tired. I don't think so. William must be 47. She doesn't look English. Perhaps she isn't English.
Yes. After a party, before I go to bed, I like to clean the room and wash up all the glasses and cups and plates. And it's so nice to have two friends who can help me.
To come to the cinema tomorrow?
Yes, okay. Oh no, just a minute. I'm afraid I can't. I've just remembered I'm going to my evening class.
Well, would you like to come on Friday?
Yes. All right.
Hello. You want to invite someone to come to the theatre. You say, would you like to come to the theatre? Would you like to? That's part of our English lesson today, how you invite someone. The other part is about telling someone what to do. It's quite easy. You say something like, do this, or first do this, and then do that. Well, here's a young man who's telling a girl what to do, but he's also inviting her to the cinema.
Right, it's ready. Can I show you what to do?
Okay. Are you going to watch, Pam? Yes, in a minute.
I'm going to leave it here for a week. Use it as much as you like.
Okay.
My name's John, by the way.
Hello.
And you're?
Sarah. And I'm Pam.
Hello. Well, first you open this, then you put in the paper. Can I use this for a moment?
Yes.
Then you take the letter or memo you want to copy, and you put it here. Then you press this button to start the machine. Ah. You should put the plug in first, of course.
Of course. Can you go and see Bob for a minute, Sarah?
Yes, excuse me.
Is it ready?
Yes.
good. Thanks. Yes, I'd love to come to the cinema. What film shall we see?
First you open this. Then you put in the paper. You should put the plug in first.
First you turn it on, then you put it to automatic.
Now what should I do?
Now you should set the clock.
Ah.
Would you like to have a meal before the theatre? We could go to Luigi's.
That's a wonderful idea.
Would you like to come to the cinema with me tonight? That wasn't for me, was it?
Well, no. It was for Sarah, really. Sorry.
It's all right. It's a good copy.
Yes, it's a good machine.
What should I do if there's no more paper inside it?
You put some more in. Open this and put the paper in there.
Okay.
I've brought Bob to see the new machine.
Hello.
It's very good. Look.
Yes.
Pardon?
I'd love to come, thanks.
Oh, sorry, Bob. That's not from me.
No?
It's from me.
You?
What is it? Would you like to come to the cinema with me tonight?
I'm afraid I can't. I'm going out tonight. Or I'm staying in. Or something.
What should I do if there's no more paper? Would you like to come to the cinema tonight?
I'd love to. I'm afraid I can't.
This is the English village of Blancheland. It's a long way from the business life of the city. The postman is an important person in the village. So is the milkman. And here's the lady who runs the village shop and post office. The village children go to the same school that their parents and grandparents went to. The school is small, There are only 14 pupils and 2 teachers.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mrs. Beatty. Good morning, Mrs. Richards.
Right, start with number 6. You want to know very well, Heavenly Father, may thy blessing.
Heavenly Father, may thy blessing rest upon thy children now. When in praise thy name they hallow, when in prayer to thee they bow. In the wondrous story reading of the Lord of truth and praise, may they see thy love reflected in the light of his dear face.
Good morning. Could I have a bar of dairy milk, please? Chocolate. How much is that?
64.
All right, thank you.
$65, $70, $80, $90, $100.
Lovely, thank you. Cheerio.
Bye.
My name is Stanley Beatty, and I'm the headmaster of this small village school in Blanchland, which is in Northumberland. And I have one teacher in the school, Mrs. Richards, who takes the younger children in the school.
How many? 7.
About 7. Did you keep them?
I put them back.
That's a good boy. They're too small. Good. Did you say you've been up with the pigeons, Roger? Have you? Where did you take them to? Concert.
My nan and granddad. It was raining last night.
Pardon?
It was raining last night.
Was it?
Yeah.
So they were all wet when they came back? Well, I have the 7 younger children who are from 4 to 7 years of age, and I take them each morning, and for one day of the week I stay for a whole day and take them for that day. For the rest of the week, Mr. Beatty takes all the children in the afternoons and the older children during the mornings.
The future of the village is certainly here, in the school. But is it in danger? What will happen to the village children if the school closes? The headmaster hopes that this kind of school life will go on.
Well, we like to think we play a very important part in the life of the village, and I think this is really true. The intention is to keep all small rural schools going. There's no sign at the moment that there's any danger of it closing, because if economic conditions got worse, then we would have to be prepared for that. It would be sad if it did happen, because I think all the people in the village appreciate what we are, and I think it is the centre of life in the village.
It wasn't from me, Bob, and it wasn't for you.
Oh, I see. I think.
Let's start again, John. Show Sarah and Bob what to do.
Right. First you plug it in down there, and then you turn it on here. To put the paper in, you open this and put the paper in here. Then you press this button to start the machine and this button to get your copy. And what should you do next?
Turn it off.
Right.
Here you are. Now, we're all invited to the cinema tonight.
Today we learnt you should put the plug in first, then you put in the paper. What should I do if there's no more paper? Would you like to come to the cinema tonight? I'm afraid I can't. I'd love to.